evening all. Just entered it's the very tough weekly Warzone final. I think it seems to be more fiercely contested than the daily Warzone finals. There's more qubits at stake, I suppose. There's more motivation, bigger prize, so it's pretty tough. It's good to get into the top 10. If I get into the top 10 I'll be happy on this one. Okay, so 54 seconds to go. Average rating 2076. 52 have entered so far. I might mention it in the stream room. It's a live stream room. Just mention that. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how well I'm going to play. My connection speed, judging from the speed of typing, seems okay. If I type something and the typing's fast, that's often an indication of the connection, and it seems okay. But it is quite close to. I was just eating dinner, lamb, and lamb's probably as bad as chicken as far as concentration. So I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go concentration wise. I probably had, but anyway, give it a shot. So starting any moment. So prize is 149,500. There's 100 of those prizes. To get your 1,000 qubits back, you have to be in the top 40. 58 now. I've entered 2064. I think I'll try and play gambits today. I think I'm going to avoid the Vienna. I'll just play Scotch gambit, I think, or King's gambit. Maybe Scotch. It seems to be doing well recently. Okay. And maybe French defence with knight c6 as the surprise weapon. That seems to stumble quite a few people. Early knight c6 instead of the standard c5. Okay. So there's time odds as well, by the way. Okay, let's go. 2098. Play Scotch game or I play for a little trap with Queen E2. It's a bit naughty. If he falls into it, it'll be a very quick win. Knight f6, knight d6. Bishop g5 might be interesting there. What's interesting here? Okay. Is he going to untangle my queen and bishop? No. Okay, I think I've still got a good position here. Now that might be very good because that extra pawn there might be handy. Or is it? You can take on c5. It's not particularly. If he takes on c5, I haven't got anything, have I? If I move back here, just encourage him to take, or take on f2 even, I get the f file. So I want to get my queen and bishop on this battery. So bishop d3. I think taking that bishop was hopeless. It's a bad bishop. I didn't really want to take it. So that might actually be a good decision there, to just offer f2 instead. If I get the battery here, and the bishop's kind of hemmed in at the moment. Okay, so I provoked a weakness. I can go for h4, h5. Mind you, bishop d7 here. If I wanted to stop, that can come to c6 now. Queen f4 is a double attack. That might be useful. On b8. Oh, that's tactical. Just that weakness of the last move. Usually you don't think about picking up any weakness of the last move in this. It's all virtually bullet chest while I'm playing it. But that does seem to be picking up a weakness of the last move. Okay, he's just giving me a piece. Okay, I mean, easiest maybe just to exchange queens. here, okay. Maybe bishop c8 here? Or... okay, I'll keep this guy protected. I'll just get onto the D file. Well, he's creating some 7th rank weaknesses. That knight's nicely perched. Oh, nice fork. Okay, on the scoreboard. And queen f4. Okay, key move there. Okay, I wonder how this gambit can go here. Or even if I dare, I stopped playing f5 a long time back. Whoa, f3 is not a good move. Surely. Weaknesses galore. Dark square weaknesses. Already white's going to have trouble castling. Okay. Don't mind this at all. Well, possibly I could have used the queen on this diagonal instead there. Does he try and castle queenside? Okay, he does. Okay, I haven't really... oh, queen. Okay, maybe not the strongest opponent I'm going to face in this final. Yeah. I'll take on b2 next. And I can threaten rook d3 here with that pin. Carry on munching. Okay, f5 to try and pick up the bishop. He takes the rook here. Maybe, oh, there's knight c5. I'll take, oh, check. Doesn't matter. So g3, queen d4. I can't protect both of these. He's protecting h2 there. Okay, can I get this knight? Not really. I'll be threatening rook d3 now. Okay. More munching. Make way for the king. Give him a final check. Bit of fun. I just want to get in rook b2, really. I suppose I'm a bit short on the old clock here. I'm threatening that queen f3. Okay, someone's already on 12. This is disconcerting. There's no stalemate eggs, that pawn, thankfully. Otherwise it would be stalemate just right there. He's got a4. Unfortunately for him, a4. Okay, but took too long. Only in rank 10 after those two. I think Tarash, haven't played for a while. Oh. Well, maybe I'm already regretting it. Try and justify the opening here. And Queen F3 for Knight F5. This bishop, something like B3 is useful. Please C5 though. Just try and get this light square bishop maybe. Taking his time here. Taking a long time. I don't know, my connection is... oh, it's good connection tonight. My connection at the moment. Took ages there. I don't know what's going on there. I could just take it off or try and keep the complexity going. Mind you, knight e4 and he might be on f2. So I'll try and protect f2 straight off the bat. Okay, I don't mind that because it might be useful for c4. It might be a useful fix, unless I'm imagining it. Queen f4, knight f5. If I get the queens off here, is that so bad? Try and just work on... okay, the ending here, I get the d file, I get rook d4, I get rook on the 7th, that's not bad. Okay, pawn, nice. Good time advantage. Rook c5 will get another pawn. And e4 could drop. Another pawn. Okay. Maybe I'm declining the kind of trying to get the f5 square here. Maybe bishop g4. Actually, knight f5 here threatens knight g3. Is he really going to give up the light square bishop? It's a bit of a concession. And that's a nice bishop for a moment. Probably I want a castle. Okay, can I just be annoying with that bishop for a moment? I can take on a2 here. Go back to c4. I know it's naughty. It's materialistic, but oh, okay. Maybe queen c4 coming up. He had like rook a1. He can take this this a7 pawn at any time. Blunt that bishop. On the other hand, he's getting his pawn like this. Okay. I'll get the d file potentially, or not. He's got rook d4. Okay. So nothing much achieved at the moment there. Whoa! I'm getting attacked. That's not very nice. f7's covered at the moment. 42 seconds, and this is getting difficult now. What's a good priority? Maybe this minority attack, b4. Let's just Let's lose that pawn instead. Okay, great. 34 seconds. Not good. He could have just taken that. What's a good plan here? Whoa! I'm virtually forced. Well, he's got perpetual check if he wants it. Draw. Okay. There you go. I thought I was going to get bashed actually after that f5. Yeah. Try and play Morris Smith, but it was ignored. Try and play for this d file and stop the pin potential with e5 and bishop g4. d5 might be useful. This might be good for this diagonal. Mind you, if I take, I've got queen e4 as a threat on h4 and h7. And c7 for queen e4, because I'm on the rook and h7. That's a nice forcing idea, except does it backfire? Bishop b7, rook a8, queen e3. Here it might backfire. I get the 2 pawns here. Okay, there's a check. Maybe knight h4. No, it's not possible. Knight d4, rook d3. Maybe rook d3. Let's try and take the pressure off this. f3. So, put more support on f3. I think knight h4 is looking okay. I'll centralize. Knight h4 at some point. Rook c3. Just this c file might be good. I'll just get onto this c file for rook c8 at some point, or rook c7. Okay. Get the queens off. Otherwise, knight d4 or taking on e7. So he moves the bishop after knight d4. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Bishop h3, I'll just take here. Oh, it's cracked up. I'll just get things off. I don't mind this opening. Play with bishop d6, it's quite good fun usually. Possibly e4 is okay. Well, I'm wondering now. I'm wondering about this. Was this a good idea? There's a potential Greek gift now, otherwise I'll play g6 and king g. Oh, it's diagonal. Try and develop these pieces before it's too late. I'm weakening this diagonal. This could be a recipe for disaster if I play king g7 because of this diagonal. If I put the bishop on g7 and then try and use the h file, this might be more palatable. I'm going to protect e4 here as well. So can I put the knight on d6 to f5 to h4 like this? It's not doing anything on a7. Improve the worst piece as a plan when there's nothing else obvious. So if I get that knight to h4, it's doing something better than on a7. how about, so d6 bishops, this is a bad piece of that as well, but d6 bishops, c8, bishop h3, knight h5, that sort of thing. Might as well take that. Knight h5, queen g5. I think I'm going to exchange off these bishops though. He could take on h5 first. Right, so this knight's annoying. If I play bishop a6, try and get rid of it, then queen g5. Again, c7's annoying. So he's got a nice position, I'm afraid. This could be okay. Troublesome. Threatening mate though, for a moment. Maybe that's nice to get that. It's like an extra attacking piece, but knight e4, queen f5. Otherwise, if queen h5, knight f6 would be embarrassing. Queen g4, knight f6 again. Actually, bishop c4 might be handy. Would have been handy. I'll stop rook h4 here. But he's got this. Okay. And in trouble again. In trouble. Oh dear. It's going to be a time thing. When I take on c4, I keep forgetting to take on c4. I don't know what is up with me not taking on c4 here. I'll try and get this rook. No? Okay. I'm going to try and play for a g4 and the knight to f3 now as a plan. Like this. Okay, I'll take that to gain some time. We should just take on f on here. So get the knight to f3. So where do I start pre-moving? Maybe taking on d5 would have been good there. He's going to connect the rooks. No, not really. I think rook b2, rook d2. He takes on c7. That's the time. That was hard. I think Scotch has mentioned he's on 54, this guy. It's a bit worrying, isn't it? Is he going to take the other pawn? Okay, I'm on b7, f7. This might be good fun, I hope. Mind you, I'm on b2, I've got c6. Bishop g5 goes also like almost winning the queen. That's interesting. Let's give me the rook. If I take the knight first, then I can threaten to win the queen. Mind you, queen g6. So what if I take here? Queen g6, knight d5. I think I'm still winning the queen because of knight d5, king e6, knight f4 on queen g6. Check. If he moves back there and take this, if he moves here, knight f4 check. Right. That's a good point. There's knight f4 here though, if needed. Probably. Mind you, bishop b5. What about bishop b5 there? Then there's a mate on. At least I'm attacking the queen. But there's going to be a mate on e8. Oh no! Don't tell me. I can take on f8. This is getting to be an interesting game. At least the knight's pinned. Okay, can I just get the queen to stop being a nuisance? Leave my king alone. Hey teacher, leave those kids alone. Okay, so if I take here, I'm protecting. I've got knight g2 as a potential defense. queen G. You can take this bishop. This is chaos. Okay, queen D8. I'm on G5. I'm going to win more material if I win G5. Well, I'll go back or not. I don't really know. Whereas, okay, I'm running out of time though. That's the problem with this game. I've got to try and simplify the situation somehow. Rook E8 is a useful one here. That's probably why he's given up his queen. If I just try for that queen E8 or something again. Bishop G5, queen E8. Check here. Okay, I think he's gone here. I think he's pushed his luck too much. The rook E8 mate is threatened. Okay, that was a good Scotch game. He was leading the tournament. Got to take these people out that are leading the tournament. Okay. Offering a draw. I'm playing D3. Sometimes it is good to accept a draw, but usually against around about the same rating, I would say. Okay. Or in lost position, either. So. Bishop G6 plan. Just try and get an X-ray attack on the queen here, which could be useful for knight D5 as well. That pin. Okay, he's going to get my knight square bishop now. He's always got bishop G5. There's queen E6. No, there isn't queen E6. Bishop G5, queen E6. So knight H5, undouble the pawns. Oh, he's playing very solid. It's got to be said. Am I creeping in with queen C5 though? Maybe there's knight D4 or not. Am I regretting it now? I think there's a slight risk that I'm not. Is there a risk in playing on here? D6 is weak. Can I get my king to the centre to compensate for that? D5 is weak. Okay. If I put the pawns on dark squares here, get the knight to C5. Okay, I could be attacking A4 potentially. Oh, he's attacking at A5. I've just lost the key pawn, haven't I? I think I'm going to offer a draw. It's getting too dangerous. And he's not accepting now. Oh dear. Last pawn time. Well, it's taking a long time here. Yes, I've lost both pawns. Should have accepted the draw earlier, I think. Oh dear. Ouch. Oh, that was nice. Okay. oh dear, exchange French time. Okay, this can't be that good for white, surely. In fact, bishop f2 here looks tempting. Oh, there's queen. No, there's knight d4 after. Would he take here? Okay, this is looking comfortable. Maybe I can do this for g3, never know. Try and get the queen over to the h-file. Knight f5, king f7. King with the centre more solid, that might be more palatable. Then use the e-file, use the e4 square. Bishop g3, knight g3. So rook e1, king f7, queen e2, maybe I'll just play rook e8. Or even, I don't know if that's threatening mate, I can go there, so I probably can just take. Okay, I'll just take this guy. Use that pin. So he has to take on. Ah. Okay. I have to be careful here. Oh dear, what is going on now? I look to be in big trouble. Ah, that queen e1 was sneaky. Uh-oh. Losing material. Losing the exchange. Ouch. All from an exchange French. It didn't go for c6, okay. Try and get some compensation here. We can undouble the pawns at least. Maybe f5 for f4. Bishop e5, king d6. Just try and make some progress, even the exchange down, because maybe there's get a pass pawn in the centre here. Get king d5 in. It looks starting to look a little bit rosier. Right. So this is like a free rook to use now. I can just try and win queenside pawn. Like rook c4 is let me get a nice position, or is it? Oh, how do I stop these pawns? Oh, what about rook c3? Just aiming for rook c3 here. Rook g3, or okay, blockade this for a moment. Come back for this. King e3 for d2. I'm going to take it there maybe. Oh. Take on g3. Oh, I could have just d1. I'm going to lose all my pawns. He could actually force a draw. Queen, take this one. Can't stop that. Blimey. Exhilarating tournament this. Attack this queen cheekily, just in case of routine. Bishop g7, otherwise it's creating some weaknesses anyway. Knight c4 for d6, jumping into d6. Okay, that's intriguing. Is it going to be very greedy, that queen? Can I try and trap it? Bishop d2, queen b5, knight d6. I might trap the queen already, the way this has been played, because this looked a bit odd for the dark square complex to play e6 and g6. Bishop d2, where does the queen go? Aha! That can't be opening free. There's still knight d6 here as well. Okay, that's a nice knight. Securing that knight, try and get rid of this. Yeah, we'll play for bishop c3 just to play maybe for e6 now. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. Albin counter gambit. Oh. Will I get anything from this position? That's the thing. Let's try and get my pawn back anyway. I'll take on e5. It'll take. If I take with a knight, otherwise bishop b5. Oh, he's taken there. That's not very friendly. Ah, he's kept his pawn. Is he going to start on f6 now as well? So he's got bishop h3. He's got the two bishops. And he's got an extra pawn. There's knight d5, or oh, another one that wants to draw. I'm slightly worse here. Okay, I'm worse and worse. Let's accept a draw. So I'm trying too hard to lose positions which I'm already worse in. He's a pawn up with bishop here. What can I say if he's off of the draw? Morris Smith gambits as white are more fun to have usually. Mind you, I don't have e5. Don't tell me bishop g4, queen b3. Some people are tempted for bishop g4. Okay. So if I play h3, oh, that's very generous. Dear, oh dear. That's a bit pessimistic, isn't it? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, 1-4-1. Oh. He's on 1-4-1. Okay. A nice gambit here. I've had this before. Ah, he didn't accept that. Will he take that pawn? No. Trying to control d4 here. Aha. I'm not sure I like what's going on here, because I don't really know what's going on exactly. Okay, I've discouraged DC clearly. I don't know if f6 is really plausible. Something like knight h5 even. Oh, that's really annoying. Time to offer a draw. He's not gonna accept a draw, I guess. He's forcibly probably winning a pawn or winning here. This doesn't look right. My king venturing up doesn't look... Okay, it's not that bad if it's okay, yes, accept the draw here. I just want the white pieces to try and win with the white pieces quickly rather than this sort of position. That's fine. Okay, he's only like 2 games away. It would have been nice to challenge him. Okay. But this isn't ideal. Symmetrical pawn structure. Okay. King slightly exposed. Yes, Morris Smith gambits with white. Much nicer. I'll see if he plays a routine move here. Nope. Okay, so weaknesses on the dark squares. Possibly that's interesting. If I exchange off the dark square bishops with bishop h6 coming up, maybe f4, e5, just mark out d6, and knight e4, knight d6, or knight just to f6 looks good. Anything that's c file is a bit of a problem. Also, yeah, this c file. Got to get off it. I'm going to get onto the dark squares. Queen h4 is ideal. Knight f5. Get knight f6 in first. Mind you could take. Oh, it's queen. It's queen. It's queen. Yes, that's good to try and win quickly with white, draw with black. That could be a very good strategy for the tournament. Not resign. Let's see how it goes this opening. Okay. I had this before recently. It's nebulous pawn sack, surely. But I think I've messed up similar positions before. Knight e3 might be good. Never know. And just okay. His idea is to okay. If I play this, I'm losing g6. You know how I get to protect d4 with bishop f6 and use that g file. So if he doesn't, oh, okay. I'm attacking the rook. He's winning the queen. With bishop e3. It's a bit of a annoyance. Knight g4 is better. Now there's queen c3 there. It wasn't quite trapped. Knight f2 now, or h4. It looks very nice. So this diagonal, d4 and bishop c6. Bishop c6, d4 maybe is the way to do it. How would he blockade that? Why not just bishop h4, just target h2? That was, I don't know, it's all very tempting, these options. Bishop h4, bishop c6. I mean, the bishop wasn't doing anything on d7. So he doesn't mind the discovered check, really. Let's just check this. He wants to win material. I can play bishop f2, win that rook. Then use that diagonal. I'm hoping that's enough. He might go for it. It's two pieces for the rook. But now d4. There's fg if knight f3. If king f2, rook h2, king f1, rook h1. It looks like a very dangerous position. He's only got 20 seconds as well. And he's not using h5 here. So rook g8's on the cards. Let's give me this. Winning the queen. Okay, I win with black. Oh, Tazik. Oh, forget it. I don't want to play him. He's really good in the morning. He's just got my respect for the morning bullet. And I'm playing this like bullet, so I don't really want to play someone who's brilliant at bullets, particularly at the moment. Oh, this is going to be a pain, isn't it? A3. Give me a chance for a nice position, I hope. Or not. Is this an illusion? I can work on this H file. Well, it's bishop g5 winning the exchange. Great. I give up now? Or I'll just make it a rook sacrifice. There's knight g5, then I can give up. Do I wait for knight g5 or try this pathetic attack on the H file first? HG bishop d6. That's intriguing. I'm going to take here. Take it here. I just got mated. That was a quick execution. Oh dear. It's best to lose quickly if you're going to lose anyway. So, oh, what have I done? I wanted Morris Smith territory. Trying to play for g3 here. Right, so it's a4. Very good. I'm just losing that pawn. Oh, wonderful. What? What am I doing? Okay, can I win b4? Is that any good? d5, knight d3. Knight d3 here. Can I use this c file if it opens up? It's bishop f4. Now he hasn't castled yet, so all this looks a bit on the cheeky side. If I try and just use this diagonal with c3 and queen a4. Or just use it to exchange off queens once he plays h3 trying to mate me. And g2. But that doesn't really give me... I've only got a 3-2 advantage. It's not the sort of... It will do. I have to do the a-pawn. Potential for this a-pawn being passed. Oh, the rook's on the 7th as well. Should be good. We'll make it into a b-pawn. He hasn't got rook c1 just yet. Can I get to this pawn over here? g4. I'm just trying to undermine here. Try and create a weak e-pawn. Oh, that's not really that promising. I'm going to put this on g1 to protect h2, which means g4's possible. Keep on the light squares. I'm a bit short on the clock. If I get the king to c4 here, what would that do? There's rook b6. Ah. Is this going to end up as a draw? I'm going to for a draw. Check. Thankfully, I've got king b3. Otherwise, I'd be winning the rook on h3. That'd be awkward. Can I play? Let's just play solid. Oh no! No one allows normal Ruy Lopez stuff. I think I'll use that pin while I've got it. Mind you, he just plays h3. Be threatening knight e4 here. Someone's on 215. It's a bit discouraging. Someone taking off at 215. But anyway, let's carry on. I can only try one. Trying it in this. Okay. Only 10 minutes to go as well. Queen h4. Knight e6. I'm on f4. Hang on, how does he defend f4? So that's tasty because of knight e6, knight g5. Or queen over here. Queen h4. Oh, this is knight f1. d6 is going to be vulnerable. d5 here on e1 there. There's bishop h3. I think that could be a lot of fun. I hope. Anyway. Okay. So knight e6 to g5, or maybe d5 for taking and taking on f3. Otherwise rook e5. I want to get rook e5 to g5 in. If I take and take on f3, there's no check here. Not as fun as earlier. It's confused though. I think he's taking time, thinking about his king safety. So knight f5, knight h4. Actually, if he takes, I just take on e3. If he moves the knight, I take on e3. So actually, I've got him in a bind here, haven't I? Because, yes, let's give him back material. Okay. I'll take this one. Let's play rook e8. Which gives me knight f5 coming up. Okay, he's on my rook. Something to bear in mind. Safety point. But I've got queen g3 to h4 coming up. Okay. I don't know if I can. I think I'll need to claw some quick wins somehow in the last 7 minutes. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, this is not the opening for a quick win. Whoa. E5, quick E5 there. Okay, can I encourage tension release? Okay. Queen d2, bishop h6, that sort of thing. Protect c2 first. Alright, get rid of these bishops. You have a pawn on to mark c6. Magic a4. Okay, try and get rid of this guy now. Right, if I get a tempo on attacking the knight, that'll be handy. Encourage him to take, threatening queen d8 as well. Take. Oh, he's queen d8 still there as a threat. Let's win the exchange. So rook takes c7 there. And win the queen. The pawn's doing a useful job winning the queen. I'll take here and just use this a pawn. It's a quick way of using that otherwise useless knight. Where is this guy going? To a1. It's not really the most inspired position for a knight. I just eliminate it before doing anything else, just in case it reincarnates into something useful. Okay. Well, it's going to be hard to stay in the top 10 here at this rate. Oh, I think offer a draw with this guy. I need a quick win to try and stay in the top 10. Last 4 minute 45. If I can just get one more win here, this will be cool. Scotch gambit. Double pawn sack. He's not taking this other pawn here. Why is he taking time here? Throw this in. That's intriguing. Like if I maybe take on c3, take on a5. If he takes it on that, there's nothing better. That queen d5. Interesting. And still, he's protecting. No, don't think so. Take here. To just take on a5. Okay, he's attacking my queen. I know it's usually bad for bishop b4, but if I can get one more move in. Okay. Should be a good position. I'll go for knight g5 here. We'll get knight e4 in, knight g5. Okay. I'm on g7 here. What would be good? And I'm on h7. Knight h7 might be good for queen g6. Knight f7. He's going to castle. No, he can't castle. He's moved his king. What am I talking about? Knight h7 for queen g6. I've only got 2 minutes here. He's got bishop f3, queen g6 there. Or not. There is knight f6. So he's got 20 seconds and there's only 1 minute 44 of this tournament. So I don't know how I'd win another game quickly. I think it's very tricky. Attacking the rook. There's knight g5, this looks tasty. I could have taken the knight there. He has to accept the exchange. I mean, he's not going to survive unless I get back romated. So hopefully I'll stay in the top 10. It's just very hard to do well in this tournament. I'll need, it said, extra win to do extra well. Oh, this 46 seconds. Nope. I think this is going to be final game. I can't arrange a mega mating cheapo, surely. I can put my queen on h5 and hope for the best. Ah. Try and put bishop h3, queen g2. Bishop f4 first, maybe. Bishop h3. Ah. Isn't that a shame? Knight h3 to g3. So knight e2, queen g2, but it's probably not going to move. It would have been nice because it would have boosted my position, but he's not going to move, is he? It's a shame. It always happens last round. Bit gutting. So final position 7th, I think, or worse. Anyway, I think that was quite good fun anyway. So okay, how actually the tournament did take ages to start, so I wonder how much is going to be in it. It was almost like a minute for the tournament delayed at the start, so maybe I should pre-move queen g3 just in case. Okay, queen g2 threatened. Oh, it's got all sorts now. It almost has rook g7. Ah, 7th. Okay, that was just. It's usually very hard to get into the top 10, so I'm pleased overall. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.